Hello Taurus, this is your August forecast. And Jupiter, planet of good fortune, abundance, wealth, changes sign this month, so I thought it was time for a change as well, to sit down and talk to you informally, my lovely friends and family. So Taurus, this month we've got Venus retrograde all month, and Venus rules your relationships and also rules your finances. And Venus here in your 4th house, but also all month of home, coming to that. We've got Saturn still retrograde in your house of relationships. So this is going to be a wonderful time really for re-evaluating relationships. There may be endings, completions, or somebody coming back into your life and you being able to revise that relationship, revitalise and renew it. Now the first week of the month, we've got a lovely conjunction happening between Jupiter and Venus here in your 4th house. And this brings you some good fortune connected to family or home in some way. So if you've been trying to sell a property or buy a property or rent somewhere, this could well be the time where it comes together for you in that first week of the month. There could also be a nice time to do something to uplift your surroundings, your environment in some way. Bring some colour into it. There's no such a lot of Leo in the heavens at the moment, Taurus, so bring more colour into your life. Vibrant colours at this time are really powerful for you. Now on the 8th of August we've got Mercury going into your 5th house, which is a wonderful time for doing anything creative, for exploring your creativity, for studying something new, learning something new, maybe going a little deeper into an area that you love, but learning it maybe more formally. And then on August the 9th, we've got Mars going into Leo, so we've got a lot of activity, as you can see, for you Taurus in this 4th house. So you may be asking yourself about your security. And for you Taurus, security is a big deal. So you're looking really to see where you might be able to be more stable in your life. What can you stabilise? What can you make more permanent? And Mars here is going to energise that area of your life. So maybe it's time to move, to travel, not to be too permanent. Sometimes Taurus gets a little bit stuck in the mud. With all these planets here, this is an opportunity to maybe explore, where would I like to live? Would I like to live in a different country, a different state? Would I like to be closer to family members, or maybe further away from them? All these things may come into question for you during this month, but there really should be some good news as far as your home and family are concerned. Now on August the 12th, we've got this changing of sign of Jupiter going into Virgo and going into your 5th house, which is a wonderful place to have Jupiter. It's where everybody would like Jupiter, because the 5th house is the house of romance. So those of you looking for a romance, very possibly during this year, because it's there for a whole year, this will be a great time to open yourself up for having that romance, that love in your life. It's also a time for expanding your hobbies, your fun, your enjoyment, for doing anything creative. It's going to be a good time for those of you in the entertainment industry, anybody musical or artistic. This is an expansionary time. It's a good time to start a business or to expand an existing business. But I'm going to be doing a separate video all about this ingress of Jupiter into Virgo, so there'll be more of that on a separate video. Now on August the 14th, we've got a new moon in Leo. So again, a lot of energising here, but new moons in this 4th house of home and family is an opportunity for something new to happen in your environment, your surroundings, maybe a new way of looking at your security. Yes, maybe you don't need as many things as you thought you needed, Taurus. Maybe you can just let a few of those things go, especially because of this Venus retrograde all month. Maybe you've just got a load of clutter that you could get rid of. Make some space, lighten up, because really when you've got stuff around you, it can often just dampen your energy. So this retrograde Venus gives you an opportunity to really just get rid of things. And very often during a Venus retrograde, this is when people are looking for bargains. So if you want to get rid of something quite quickly and just free yourself, this should be a very good time during this retrograde. On August 24th, we've got the Sun coming into this 5th house, further energizing anything to do with children. Also energizing anything to do with starting a new creative project. August 28th, we've got Mercury moving fast this month, thank goodness not retrograde, into your 6th house. This is a great time for studying anything connected with health, with healing. It's a good time for applying for jobs, going for interviews, and looking at what your next steps are. Maybe you can communicate something as far as work is concerned. It could be a good time to sign a contract once Mercury goes into that house during that last week of the month. Then we've got, sorry, getting excited here, full moon happening on August the 29th in Pisces. This is happening in your 11th house, Taurus. So a full moon shines a light on this area of your friendships. So maybe something coming to a head with a friendship. Yes, maybe there's something that needs to come out, be communicated. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time to create a whole new social circle. It's also shining a light on your dreams, on your wishes. What wishes have already been accomplished? All too often we're looking for the next thing and we're not noticing what we've already drawn to us. Maybe it's time to look during this full moon at the things that you've really already manifest and give great thanks for that. And then you can start creating the new wishes that will inevitably arise. We've got a lovely aspect on August 31st, September 1st, which is a conjunction of Venus and Mars. So this can just move something on that's been stuck. So if there's been any stuckness in the home, in your home situation, with moving, with staying, anything to do with your security, that can start to move forward again. It's just a very fortunate aspect for you there, Taurus. So there you have it. It's going to be a busy month. This changeover of sign from Jupiter going into your 5th house should be a very positive development for you. Relationships you're going to still be re-evaluating until September 18th. While Saturn is retrograde, this is a good time to seriously re-evaluate all relationships so that when Saturn moves out of that house finally in the middle of September, then you really should have a nice clean sweep with relationships. And remember, better to be on your own rather than to be with somebody where it's really not working and you know it. So there you have it, my lovely Taurians. I wish you a great August. Thank you for commenting, sharing. I love hearing from you, you know that. And of course I love doing personal readings for you too. So please get in touch. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.